So first, I'd like to summarize this first year of the war between Russia and Ukraine, and then I'd like to give my thoughts on it. So, 1 year ago today, Russia invaded Ukraine. The US responded by giving money and weapons to Ukraine to fight Russia. The US media has been saying that Russia is losing. Then, this month, February 2023, the president of Poland said that Russia can win. Now, England, Germany, and the US are giving tanks to Poland to fight Russia. And now there are talks of giving fighter jets to Ukraine. As I speak, the war in Ukraine is continuing. So, what are my thoughts on this conflict? Well, first of all, it was wrong for Russia to invade Ukraine. However, the solution is not for the US to arm and finance Ukraine's fight against Russia. The solution is for a ceasefire followed by peace talks. In other words, the US should stop giving money and weapons to Ukraine. Russia, Ukraine, and Europe can talk this out. Why in the world did the US involve itself in this conflict in the first place? One word: money. US weapons makers are making a lot of money from the billions, that's billions with a B, of US taxpayer dollars that's funding this war. Now, what will happen if the US stops supporting Ukraine? Will Russia invade the rest of Europe? Putin has never said he wants to invade all of Europe. Putin has never said he wants to have all of Ukraine. Putin probably just wants the eastern parts of Ukraine, where the majority of Ukrainians are ethnic Russians who speak Russian and who go to Russian Orthodox Church on Sundays. Putin has never said that he wants to kill every last Ukrainian. Putin has never said that he wants to reestablish the Russian Empire. And Putin has never said that he wants to bring back the Soviet Union. So, what do I think this second year of the war will bring? I don't know. War is unpredictable. But I do read Chris Hedges. I know what wounds look like. Legs blown off, heads imploded into a bloody, pulpy mass, gaping holes in stomachs, pools of blood, cries of the dying, sometimes for their mothers, and the smell of death, the supreme sacrifice made for flies and maggots. Despair and suicide grip survivors. More Vietnam veterans committed suicide after the war than were killed during it. The inhuman qualities drilled into soldiers and Marines in wartime defeat them in peacetime. This is what Homer taught us in the Iliad, the great epic on war, and the Odyssey, the great epic on the long journey to recovery by professional killers. Many never readjust. They cannot emotionally connect with wives, children, parents, or friends, retreating into personal hells of self-destructive numbness, anguish, and rage. Writes Chris Hedges in his latest book, The Greatest Evil is War. Hedges is my favorite writer. He writes a weekly column for SheerPost and has a weekly show, The Chris Hedges Report, on the Real News Network. He's written many books, including the following, which I've read: Wages of Rebellion, American Fascists, Death of the Liberal Class, Days of Destruction, Days of Revolt, Our Class, Empire of Illusion, America, the Farewell Tour. Stop what you're doing and read The Greatest Evil is War. I recently finished it, very short, less than 200 pages. Set aside a Saturday and Sunday and you'll probably finish it before the day is done. This book is a reminder of what conventional war is. I say conventional because I'll get to nuclear war later. War is not good and heroic, and the current Ukraine war is not the good Ukrainians fighting the evil Russians. The current Ukraine war is not the good Ukrainians fighting the evil Russians. The current Ukraine war runs the risk of becoming a nuclear war. No one will win a nuclear war. The best way to help Ukraine or stand in solidarity with Ukraine is to call for an immediate ceasefire and peace talks. We Americans forget our war failures. The Korean War did not unite the Korean Peninsula. America lost the Vietnam War. America lost the Afghanistan War. America lost the Iraq War. It's possible that America will not lose any Americans in Ukraine. Instead, it will lose billions of dollars. Money that could be used to address homelessness and healthcare and unemployment in America. It's also possible that American troops will fight Russians in Ukraine. It is madness that America is giving money and weapons to Ukraine. Russia invaded Ukraine, not America. America had no legal obligation to help Ukraine kill Russians. There is a long shared history between Russia and Ukraine that America is not a part of. America out of Ukraine now. America out of NATO now. Peace now. Again, my name is Andres Chang. My YouTube channel is Risky Edges. Please share and like. Please comment. Please subscribe and turn on bell notifications. And thank you.